So now that we've talked a little bit about referrals, I want to kind of talk about the importance of taking a long-term approach to neighborhoods. You're not knocking doors to get that one contract you sign. You're knocking doors to sign a contract so that you put up a yard sign, you get your name in the Facebook directory, or the HOA email distribution list, or anything that the homeowner can do to help you get more jobs out of that neighborhood. So it's not like I'm going into a neighborhood to knock and get one roof. No, like if there's 200 roofs in a neighborhood, I want to get 50 or 60 roofs out of that neighborhood. I want to be it stinks getting that first. It's hard to get that first roof in a neighborhood, but after that they start rolling in. The momentum picks up. But what you have to understand, and you won't kind of feel this until you've been about 6 or 7 months in, but you are being watched every time you are in a neighborhood. People have their eyes on you. They're wondering what you're doing there. They see the truck. The ladders make ladder racks make noise. They hear you getting on neighbors' roofs. Everything. So it's real easy for us to think we're contractors. I mean, especially hanging out in the office. The language might be a little less than professional from time to time. You might be you step outside the office to smoke, and you might feel like the back of your truck is like the office water cooler. It's not. Your tailgate is not the safe place at the office where you can just talk about anything. When your truck is in someone's neighborhood, your truck is on the streets where people's kids play. It's on the sidewalks where they walk, where their wives are on a daily basis. So you need to keep in mind that they are watching you. I mean, do you want someone to come in and smoke and cuss and leer at women in the place where your children are playing, in the place where your wives are walking, things like that? So you need to, when you're in a neighborhood, basically assume, like, while you're in the neighborhood, you should act like you're sitting in someone's living room, because really, to kind of a certain extent, you kind of are. You're consider yourself kind of a guest in the neighborhood, because you don't want to just get one roof out of the deal. And like this, I guess you don't really see it until you've been in this neighborhood, in this industry for a while. But neighbors talk. If one neighbor hears you cussing, that's going to be what goes on the neighborhood Facebook page. If you're smoking and leering at someone's wife, you're going to be seen doing it, and that's going to go on the neighborhood Facebook page. That's going to go on Nextdoor. That's going to go on the distribution list of the homeowners association. These guys from AMP, they're a bunch of crude jerks that are that I don't want them in our neighborhood. You guys should stop buying from them. I've got a buddy with another contractor who does good work. Guys, like, when you are in someone's neighborhood, consider it. I mean, just be as considerate as you would be sitting in someone's living room, because people are watching you. I know you don't. It may not feel like it. You may not see anyone out on the road. You may not, but trust me. Like, just assume that people are watching you. People can hear you. People know what you're doing, and you just if you wouldn't do it in someone's living room, you shouldn't do it in the neighborhood. Is just really where we stand. Like, if you want some time to blow off steam, if you want to just kind of basically kind of relax, leave the neighborhood. Leave the neighborhood. Meet up with someone else at the local convenience store, whatever. But the neighborhood streets are where people's kids play. They're not the place for you to take your cigarette break. They're not the place for you to stand around talking, using kind of the language that we may use from time to time as contractors with our friends. That's not the area to do that. So treat the neighborhood with a lot of respect, like it's the living room of one of your customers, because it very well, I mean, it pretty much is.